Sudanese that hosted the protest bear the consequences. And now the same issues is being championing in Kenya. The same issues is being championing in many African countries. Nigerian, always, the case is different. When we started something, we don't know where it is going to be end. So I call for my fellow young people that, yes, I'm a member of opposition extraction, but at this very critical time, it is a matter of dialogue. It is a matter of talks. Discuss, consult before you take a step of confrontation. My fellow young people, understand the situation and allow the policies to strive and see where the necessary way forward. Mr. Speaker, on this note, I want to once more call on my fellow young people to please exercise one more patience.
Hello guys, there is a recent update. Okay, you see this update. Before I will say something about the update, let me say one or two things. Okay, now when did Nigerian Senate president passed the 70,000 naira minimum wage? Was it not a few days ago? Now this video that I'm watching here, okay, these are the senators, okay, in the chambers. Now, before the minimum wage bill was passed, this video you're watching here came out before the minimum wage. Now let me shock you. This man, he was blaming the protest. He was talking about protests that happened in Sudan. He was talking about protests that is currently happening in Kenya. Okay. Now the most catchy aspect of his statement was, he said Nigerian case is different. Why is it different? It's different to them in the essence that when Nigerians start their own protests, they don't know when it's going to end. He also said those people who protested in Sudan, that they later faced the repercussion. That is fear. He's trying to put fear in the citizens of Nigeria. That is one. He also mentioned, he said Kenyans that the protest is being plotted by the Westerners. That is another fear. Now the third one that he mentioned, he said Nigerian case is quite different. Why is it different? It's different to them to the extent that in the sense that when Nigerians start their own protests, they don't know when it's going to end. Are you getting it? Now let's go back to the statement he made. Now he said people who are organizing protests, okay, that they are deteriorating the atmosphere. They are causing lack of peace and unity in the country. See, there were never peace in Nigeria. There were never peace in Africa ever since the Westerners came in. No doubt about it. Okay? But when someone asks you to be a puppet, you can either say yes, or you say no. Okay? We voted for you guys to fight for us, to speak for us on our behalf. We voted for you people to turn things around, not for you to be a puppet. Do you understand? Now, according to him, now if you check in the past leadership, now let's say in the era of Olusegun, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, we all could testify, we all could see what the man has done. Okay, to you it might be good, but to some people it's bad. To me, it was bad. That was a bad leadership. Do you understand? Because what the man did then, I'm telling you, to date, those things are still having negative effects on the life of the citizens. Now, after his own tenure, after OBJ's tenure, Yar'Adua came in. Yar'Adua was turning things around for good. Was turning things around for good for the citizens. But unfortunately, They told us he was sick and he died. Tragically, he died. Unexpectedly, he died when things were turning around for the country. Do you get? Now, after Yaroda passed away, the vice president, who is Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, now came in. When he came in, though during that tenure, I call that tenure chop make I chop. Do you get? Chop make I chop. Okay, I'm not saying he's a saint. I'm not saying Goodluck Jonathan is a saint. He's not a saint, but he has done what he could during his own tenure. Because I know then that the common citizens were able to afford 3 square meals a day. They were able to buy bag of rice in their houses. They were able to send their children to school. Do you understand? People were able to transport themselves to work or to anywhere they want to go to. Do you get? That is Jonathan's tenure. Now, after Jonathan left the office, Buhari came inside. When Buhari came in, what happened? The issue of Boko Haram increased. The issue of fuel scarcity increased. The issue of high increase of food items is increased. Do you get it? So now Buhari left the office and Jagaban came in. Who is Jagaban? That is the current sitting president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now that it's in the office, we are all testifying. We are all seeing what is happening. We are all seeing everything that is happening. Both the rich is crying. Both the poor is crying. The rich are getting richer, while the poor are getting poorer. So, tell me, was there any peace in that country ever since? There was never peace in that country called Nigeria. There was never peace in Africa in general, because your masters are there using their leaders as puppets. Whatever they tell them is what they do. All they know how to do is they will go there, borrow money, then embezzle the money for their own benefits. Even if they construct something, they constructed the road, they will use fake materials. They will not use the original materials to make good roads. Do you know how many accidents has happened over the years? Now, guys, I'm going to end this here because this thing is getting me bitter. Okay, I'm really bitter about all these things that is happening in my country. I'm really bitter about it. Okay, I'm sincerely bitter about it. I'm sincerely bitter about it. Okay, so guys, I hope you watch this video. Okay, watch this video, leave your comment, share this video, let people hear, let people see. Okay, let people hear, let people see, let people know that they themselves, they are scared of what will happen if the citizens are right to fight for their rights. How can you tell a fellow citizen that before they protest, they should consult? Before they protest, they should confirm. Before they protest, they should can you imagine? Does that make sense? Yeah? Does that make sense? So I call for my fellow young people that see, we should learn. We should learn. Though I know I'm not smart enough to enlighten you guys, but from the little I know is what I'm sharing. Okay, from the bitterness I've felt that I'm still feeling is what I'm using to talk to you guys. So we should know what to do and how to do it. All right, because if you say you should make dialogues with them, do you know how many leaders we've sent, how many youth leaders we've sent to their office for dialogues? But at the end of the day, what happened? They use huge amount of money to shut them up. Where are they now? Are you seeing them? Have you heard from them? So please watch this video and leave your comments. Okay, thank you and remain blessed. Ciao.